So we're here at a stream in central Georgia doing some early spring dip netting. We pulled up this guy. I'm not sure if this is like a larval dusky salamander. It might be. It might be a larval of my lifer Apalachicola water dog. So I'll get some good pictures before we let him go. And I will put what this is in the video description. But kind of cool habitat. Just a little small feeder stream in kind of south central Georgia with the leaves starting to come out for late March. So this is definitely an Apalachicola water dog, juvenile, but you can tell just by the way the protrusion from the back of the head looks, and also the color being more solid and not having a stripe on the tail, and it looks exactly like the juvenile Escambia water dogs I've seen in Alabama. So we're going to try to get some pictures of this guy. Dip netted in that same creek, and nice lifer to open up the trip here in Georgia. Georgia doing its job. And such a cool species. If you don't know, they're part of the complex that used to be considered Gulf Coast water dogs all over the whole Gulf Coast, like back in the 90s before DNA evidence started splitting species up. And today, these Apalachicola water dogs live in like the Chattahoochee River Basin and the Apalachicola River Basin in sort of the central and eastern Florida panhandle and up into southwest Georgia where we are. And then their cousins, the Escambia water dogs, live in southern Alabama and the western part of the Florida panhandle. And they like to hide in leaf packs so that the fish have a hard time finding them. Fish are their predators, their main predators anyway. And so the best time to look for them is like December through March, when the leaf packs are their thickest and haven't been washed downstream by the heavy spring and summer rains in the south yet. Sun angle still not good here, but this is as close as I'm possibly going to get to this guy without him moving. And I've got some brush between me and him along the edge of this river. This is definitely a river frog, judging by the marks along the chin and the pattern along the back. This is not a bullfrog or a green frog. Showing up a little clearer for me in real life without some of that glare, but I'll try to get closer one more time, but I bet he's going to move. So there is a manatee, and way out in the distance on that bank, if I can find it on here, there is a large sunning alligator, but you can't see his head because of just how he's positioned and everything. That's kind of cool. Big alligator and manatee. Welcome to Florida.
The camera was turning around.
This guy right here is a narrow striped dwarf siren, Pseudobranchus exanthus, I think. Dip netted at a lake edge in north central Florida today. What a nice critter. We're just getting some photographs on him on a sandy substrate and going to set him back in his lake here in just a few minutes. Don't want to keep him out of the water too long. Nice mild day in the mid-70s. Cool deal. We saw about 40 peninsula newts this morning, and I didn't get any video of those at a different spot. Drought in Florida, but still got this guy regardless. This is epically embarrassing that this is a lifer, but this is a greenhouse frog in Gainesville. Kind of turning in for the night. And there's a lifer. Just never spent enough time far enough south in Florida to get these guys. So that's kind of cool. So here's a nice little dusky pygmy rattlesnake and some wooded habitat.